Welcome to this lesson on differentials. In calculus, we often deal with how quantities change. You've likely seen the derivative notation dy over dx today. We are going to break that fraction apart and understand dy and dx as separate entities. This concept is crucial for linear approximations and understanding integration later on. Before we define the differential, let's talk about increments. Delta x is simply a change in your input variable, moving from x to x plus delta x. Delta y is the actual change in the function's value corresponding to that input change. It is the final height minus the initial height. Now, let's define the differential dx. Since x is our independent variable, we define dx to be exactly equal to delta x. It represents an arbitrary change in our input. It's the step we decide to take to the right. The differential dy is a bit different. While delta y measures the change on the actual curve, dy measures the change along the tangent line. It is defined by the formula dy equals f prime of x times dx. Note that dy depends on both the current position x and how far we step, dx. Let's look at this geometrically. Here we have a blue curve representing our function. Starting at the dot on the left, we move to the right by an amount dx. The red line shows the actual rise of the curve, which is delta y. However, the yellow line shows the rise of the tangent line. This rise is dy. Notice that for small steps, the yellow dy and the red delta y are very close. This is the core formula you need to remember. dy equals f prime of x times dx. Think of f prime of x, the derivative, as a conversion factor or a slope. It converts a small change in input, dx, into an estimated change in output, dy. Why do we care? Because calculating the exact function value can be hard, but calculating the linear approximation is often easy. The formula tells us that the actual change in y is approximately equal to the differential dy. This means the function value at a new point is approximately the old value plus dy. Let's try a calculation. Suppose y equals x squared, x is 3, and we change x by 0.1. First, we find the derivative, which is 2x, then we plug in our values. 2 times 3 is 6. Multiply that by our change, 0.1, and we get 0.6. The differential dy is 0.6. One major application is error estimation in science and engineering. If you measure the radius of a circle with a ruler, your measurement has a small error, dx, using differentials. We can quickly estimate how much that measurement error propagates to calculate the error in area, dA, without recalculating everything from scratch. To wrap up, dx is your input change. dy is the change along the tangent line, calculated as slope times dx, and finally, dy is a good linear approximation for the actual change, delta y, as long as the step size is small. This concept is the foundation for integral calculus notation.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.